and today we'll continue those modal auxiliary, and today we'll go number 5, and that is able to. Able to is also one of the modal auxiliaries, and we can say that able to is equal to can. Can modal auxiliary we have done in our previous video. So how this able to is used in sentence? Let's start that. See, we can say able to is equal to can. It means able to is also used to suggest ability. So as can. Just like can, able to shows, this shows ability of the person. So what is the difference between can and able to? So difference is when you use able to, at that time helping verb am is are was what must be there with able to. So here with able to helping verbs am is are was verb are used. Don't use can with able to. It means can and able to both are, you cannot use both together because both have same meaning. So don't use can with able to, means you can't say that I can able to do this. So both are same. So no need to use both with this. And when you use able to, at that time use am is are or was word with it. Means you can say I am able to sing this song on the stage. Instead of that you can also say that I can sing this song on the stage. So that is the difference. Let me write that sentences of it, but before that we'll write that sentence pattern. So when you use, we need subject, after this am is are, or you can use was or were according to the tense. After this able to plus V1 object plus other words. So this way you can use able to. For that we need subject, after that am is are, able to, V1 object and other words. First you just note down this thing, student. After that we'll go for the sentences. Please note down this. Now sentences of able to. I write the sentences of can and able to both. See, I can sing this song on the stage. Now we have to use able to in this sentence. So what will be the changes? some difference between should and must. When you just read the rules of should and must, you will not find any differences. But I'll give you example. After that, you will understand the difference between should, must, and have to. So first is must. Must shows compulsion. Compulsory one has to do that work is described using must. If a person would not do that work, or we can say, or vice versa, if a person would not do that work, it harms a lot. Or if a person would do that work, it also harms a lot. What does it mean? Means if a person would not do that work, it harms a lot. Or if a person would do that work, it harms a lot. So what is the meaning of this? In this situation, we can use must. See, you must not use matchstick near cotton. So if you use matchstick near cotton, then it will cause a great disaster. So you can't use should there because should is used for moral duty or the thing we should not do that. So here must is used because compulsory you must not use matchstick near cotton. Otherwise it will cause human harm or it will cause a great disaster or people would be in difficult situation. So the situation in which or situation which gives you harm, which gives you something which gives you injuries, in that kind of situation must is used. See, while should is not used in that situation, means if you use should, that we should not come late in the school. So that is your moral duty to come regular on the school. While if we want to use this must in that, so we can say that student must come on time in the school. So that is, we can say that compulsory, that rules for student to come regularly on or on time in the school. Or you can say that we must wear helmet during driving. So if we don't wear helmet, then we might get accident or we might lose our life. So that will be dangerous for us. So any dangerous situation will be occurred if you don't do this or if you do this. So that kind of thing is used in must. So this is the rule. Please first note down these rules. After that I will give you some more example of must. You must wear seat belt during driving. Secondly, it is you must not use matchstick near the cotton. We must not cut the trees for our pleasure. So this kind of situation, in this we can say that must is used. See, here you must wear seat belt during driving. It means when if you don't wear seat belt during driving, then you might get accident and you might lose your life. So that will be dangerous for you. Secondly, you must not use matchstick near the cotton. So if you use matchstick near the cotton, then it will create a great dangerous thing for all the people or it will create a great loss for the person. So thirdly, we must not cut the trees for our pleasure. So just for the sake of our pleasure, we must not cut the trees. Otherwise, it will be dangerous for atmosphere, and when once atmosphere is disturbed, whole earth, whole universe will be disturbed. So we must not cut the trees for our pleasure. So these are the examples of must, student. Please note down this. Next model auxiliary is have to. Number 7 is have to, or you can use has to even. So now see, must in one sense we can say that must and have to both are twins brother or both are twins. There is slightly difference between must and have to. So in which situation we can use have to? Now you have clear idea about must, that this particular situation demands must. So which kind of situation demands have to? Let's see this. So we can say have to and has to is used for compulsion. So it is also used for compulsion. Which kind of compulsion we can use in this? See, a person has to do a work if he or she wants to do or not. It means with outer pressure one has to do something that is described using these models. Okay, so have to and has to is used for compulsion, just like must. Must is also used for compulsion. So as have to and has to. A person has to do a work if he or she wants to do or not. Means you have to do that work whether you want to do that work or not. Suppose you want to play football on Sunday and your parents outer pressure means someone is pressuring you, someone tells you to do that thing without your without your wish or wants. So with outer pressure, one has to do something that is described using these models. Means your wish is not counted in that. You have to do that. Suppose I tell you that tomorrow you will have to submit your assignment. So though you don't have any kind of material for that, but it is my order to submit. It is my order for you all that you have to submit that assignment. It means that is the pressure from me to you all that for that assignment. So in this kind of situation, have to is used where your wish and your mood doesn't matter. Please note down these things, student. After that, I'll give you sentences. Sentence pattern of have to is first you need subject, after that have to or has to, after that be one, object, other words. I have to complete my work before evening. She has to go there to meet her friend. And thirdly, he has to help his mother. So these are three examples of have to. He, she, it takes has to, and I, we, you, they takes have to. I have to complete my work before evening. She has to go there to meet her friend, and he has to help his mother. So this is have to and has to. Please note down these things, student. Next is would. Would is used for surety. Means a person wants to confirm something, so that is used that is described using would. See, would is used for surety and any surety regarding activity that is used or that is described using would. I would surely come there. So if you want to confirm your appointment for that, or if you want to confirm anything, so that is described using would. The sentence pattern is subject plus would plus be1, object and other words. So the sentences are: he would join this college help you in this matter. So this way we can use this would for surety, that is he would join this college after a month and she would help you in this matter. Please note down this thing. After that we go for another model. Okay students, so here we have to stop, and now it's time to give you homework. Your today's homework is make sentences using today's models. Total 10 sentences you have to make. So this is your homework. You have to use today's model auxiliary which we have done in this video, and total 10 sentences must be there in your book. We will meet again in next video. Till then, please take care of yourself. Thank you.